Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing today? Hoping to get a bit more progress in this game. I know it got a little crazy last time. Not gonna do. Gonna try not to do that again. I've got, but you know, I'm home from work. I got my energy drink to get into me. And I think we're ready to continue. I don't remember getting this far. I kind of remember getting to the Tarzan planet, but whoops. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm a little disoriented. Because I don't remember getting thunder. That's what I don't really remember. But yeah, how are you doing, chat? How is everyone doing today? This flower is wilted. I remember I basically got to the house. I think there's a boss battle. No. I think you do fight the tiger. Actually. I kind of remember that. There we go. Let's see if we can... We'll take the world from here, I think. I remember you can actually get something for... You can actually get on that boat somehow. There's a chest over there. How is everyone doing today? I've been good. I've been reading a lot of Call of Cthulhu source books recently. I'm really excited for it. I probably won't get to play it for like a year, but it's gonna be really fun when I do. Let's see. There has to be something interesting up here. Alright, let's see. Nope. Alright, well. I just have to find... there's gotta be something interesting up here. Can I... I think you need the thing you get from Neverland to get over there. Or one of the jump powers. Well, I probably want to go down, right? I forgot this existed. Yeah, this is a little a little mini game. They just kind of they put in and then they just like don't do much with. It's kind of just a neat little thing. I don't even think most of the other areas have anything like this. This is just, if I remember, this is basically just for the Tarzan world. Maybe it comes up again in the Aladdin world. If I'm trying to remember. it was so interesting how they would do stuff like that in games back in the day, where it was just like, well, let's just put a whole like game mode in here for. If I remember, I have to reunite with Donald and Goofy. That's the goal right now. But like, I'm gonna pick up these slides first. I swear I can. But yeah, it would just be like, let's put this like, you know, small like mini game thing into the game. Oh, great. So how much are we gonna use this? Exactly one world. Exactly one world that we're gonna use this on. But it's because this is a Tarzan world, and that's something iconic from Tarzan. I kind of like that they do stuff like that. Oh, there we go. I think I have all the slides now. Recipe forever. Ingredients potion. Alright. There we go. I remember what's relevant about this area. I actually do. Yeah, I think this is where you have the boss battle later on. I might as well pick up that chest now. Fucking hell. There we go. Mega potion. Mithril shard. If I remember, you can't really use the mithril shard. Can you? Do they do anything? I think they're just, yeah, they're just for item synthesis, which I don't think you get for a while. Alright, I think it is gonna be over here, though. Gotta be, right? Hippo's Lagoon. But yeah, for now, I've been just doing the vampire campaign, which has been fun, by the way. I think the next session was supposed to be tomorrow. I'm kind of looking forward to that, because I'm gonna have to, like, reread the rules again. I'm still at that point with a new system where before I DM, I do have to kind of give myself a bit of a refresher course on the rules every time. Eventually I'll just have them down enough I don't even have to check other than like specific abilities. There we go. There we go. I think it is supposed to be friendly. Well, actually, wait. I could just go to the tent. There we go.
Jane.
Tarzan. Oh, and who's this?
Hi there.
Oh, you speak English. So then, obviously you're not related to Tarzan. Are you here to study the gorillas?
Highly doubtful.
Sora! Goofy! Donald!
A circus of clowns. Not much use for hunting gorillas.
A
Mr.
circus of
Clayton,
clowns.
We're
I
studying
kind of
them,
love
not
his
hunting
voice.
them. This is
Clayton's
research.
voice.
Well, the more the merrier.
You can tell the
You make
voice actor is
yourselves at
having fun
home.
with it.
Well, anyway, I'm staying. Huh?
Sora, look what we found. Look at this.
There we go. Sorry, I'm just also trying to up the stream, make sure that yeah, my sound seems to be good. Okay. Where's the music? Where's the music? I forgot sometimes the music just cuts out in the game. So that means the king could be here. So we've got to work together to look for him. For now. For now. Alright. Is there a It's... That's the thing. It's kind of annoying to not use Donald and Goofy, right? Because the thing about it is, if you see those like the blue stickers or whatever, or any of the other colors when you get them, like you need Donald and Goofy to do those, the Trinities. And so it almost feels like was always something because I always try to like use the companions, but the problem is like there's no reason to not just take Donald and Goofy most of the time. We found some Dalmatians. Okay, well that's good. Let's talk to Clayton. Clayton's the name. I'm a hunter, not a researcher. Okay. Bamboo thicket. Oh, hi. Oh. Okay, well, it's gonna take me a bit to get back into the, especially because this is something else. A lot of the worlds, yeah, you get there and it's just no Heartless. It's like okay, especially at this point where this is technically before you get know what's going on really in the world, or with the keyholes or everything. I think this is the part where they want you to do this, grab the slides, which I already did. Apparently Tarzan was raised in the jungle by the gorillas. Communicating with him still isn't easy, but he's learning. He was speaking in gorilla back there. Is that what they're calling it these days? Alright, Said Riku and Kairi are here, and one word I couldn't understand. Ah, that's right. You're looking for your friends. Why don't we try this? We'll show Tarzan some slides and see if any of them match that word. Oh, what happened to the slides? What's wrong, Sora? What? Nothing. Place just looks so familiar. Wow, I've never been off my island. Oh, so... Wait, you've never been off the island, but you were off the island. This is good. I do kind of like that. That's the thing. A lot of the is playing through the games with just
Where
the
are my
Kingdom
friends?
Hearts
Riku and Kairi.
for a lot of the worlds. Not all of them.
Hey,
The
I
Alice
thought-
in Wonderland one is
That
obviously
leaves just
different.
one place.
The
Young
Hercules
man,
one is
we've
obviously
been in
different.
this
And I think the
jungle
ones
for
where you're
some
not
time now,
just playing through the
but we have
movie
yet to encounter these
are kind of
friends
my favorite
yours.
ones.
I'd wager they're with the gorillas, but Tarzan refuses to take us to them.
Really, Mr. Clayton? Tarzan wouldn't hide.
Then take us there. Take us to the gorillas. Gorillas.
Tarzan, are you sure?
Tarzan, go see Kerchak.
Kerchak?
He must be the leader. Perfect. I'll go along as an escort. After all, the jungle is a dangerous place.
I'm back. Oh, there's the Heartless. Oh, no, it's just Tiger.
Here.
There we go. That would have been annoying to try to deal with. Alright, let me see what... Alright, yeah, we're going to the gorillas. Alright. I should probably save. I have to remember to save often. That's something that modern games kind of spoil you on, is you get so used to having like autosave and stuff like that. Or like just natural like continue points or whatever. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna wait till he goes down. Gonna climb on. Wait for it. There we go. There we go. And we got more Dalmatians. We've saved more puppers.
Kerchak, please listen to me.
Yeah, I've had a hell of
I know the
I had a
nesting
hell of
grounds
a
are
morning.
secret,
I woke
I
up to
trust
find
them.
out my glasses got
You
knocked
see,
over and
I want
broken.
to help them because, well, they need us.
Oh, did you get that?
Kerchak! Kerchak.
Seems sort of distracted by something. Was he looking towards the treehouse? Yeah, probably. Seems to like going there. I don't know. I don't remember if the vine swinging ever comes up either. I know there's other worlds that have like kind of unique gimmicks. The gimmicks are kind of neat to have included. They didn't have to do that. They just did that to they added stuff like that just to kind of like. Hold on. First, we're gonna go to the treehouse. But they added like unique like mechanics and gimmicks to different worlds just to like differentiate them and give them all a different feel. Not all of them. Some of them. Why do I keep failing that? Oh, we found a Trinity. Oh, there's a spider. Hold on. There we go. There we go, chat. But yeah, so had to bust out the old pair, you know. Wasn't able to find it at first, so I had to just tape it up when I went to work. Then kind of cut out of work early to go and like go to an optometrist. It's annoying. Oh, there we go. It is interesting they didn't have, 'cause if I remember, that monkey is supposed to talk. Then again, maybe it's just that, if I remember, Tarzan was the world that they had to, like, speed up. Or they
Wait, Kerchak,
almost didn't have in.
please.
I think the movie was...
You don't understand. I was only trying to. Ah, a snake slithered by. You see, I saved that poor gorilla's life.
He's so full of shit. I saved that poor gorilla's life, you see. Oh, I only continuously talk about killing animals and being a hunter and, you know, wanting to find the gorillas. But I'm totally not a bad guy. It's really funny. Especially because Tarzan is just like, uh-huh. Oh, let's go ahead and try and...
Come on! Thunder! Fire! Here!
There we go. We just have to keep bullying the tiger. That's the truth of it. I forgot how much the tiger just seems to show up around everywhere. Yep, there we go.
How could you do such a thing?
Now, Miss Porter, as I told you, I was not aiming at the gorilla.
You are not to go near the gorillas again.
Oh, because of one mishap. Come now. Huh?
Where did that spider come from, by the way? It's been forever since I've seen a spider.
What am I doing with these imbeciles? Blasted gorillas! I'll hunt down every last one of them! I'll track them down somehow. I'll stake my life on it.
I think I'd seen that spider before, too.
Huh?
To be fair to Clayton, though, like, it is a dangerous place, the jungle. And there is a tiger that keeps attacking us every time we go outside.
Heartless!
Oh. Damn, sucks to suck.
Heartless! Come on!
Protect G. Need more information. Find research note. Research note 2. Recipe for icy ingredient. I don't have ice. I do kind of remember what that was, though. Alright. There we go. Alright. This is another thing I really like is that there's like unique enemies and enemy designs for like different worlds. Like, not every world, but like enough of them that it's. I've always thought it was really cool of them to actually like put in all of that effort to do that. And sometimes they do it play differently and have different mechanics, and sometimes they can't. Some of them can be annoying, but it's just cool to have the options.
Come on!
Jeez, I forgot how difficult this game mode was. But they kill me in like 2 hits. Probably need to. It's probably an equipment thing partially, but also.
Fire! Here!
There we go. Hey, where did it go? I don't remember if you could get off this world until you, What? A lot of the problem, I think, is because I did take the I did go for the leave at night. So it's gonna be harder just in general during the beginning of the game, during these early worlds. Hopefully we eventually get through that first 50 levels, and from there it should get a lot easier. I need to save aggressively when I can. Oh, wait, I can go to the gummy ship, I think. Yes, I can. Okay, never mind. In that case, let's head back over to Traverse Town, I think. Oh, right. I forgot this early on you can't just get over there fast. You have to, it does take a while. The ship travel is also kind of it's a neat little mechanic. This is before obviously they couldn't at the time. They didn't have the tech to like make it like a big old open world, and probably wouldn't. The world hopping. This is more of a world hopping-ish game anyway. So I don't know how feasible it would have been to do that. But I always kind of like that I like that they attempt, even though I don't think it's necessarily what I would do. I do like that they were like attempting to like do creative things with these. Back in the day. That's another thing. I feel like a lot of games nowadays are very standardized. And a lot of that, there's good things and bad things with that standardization, obviously. Oh, damn. I'm just not very good at the game. I am also using different glasses, but I think it's just more that I suck. There we go. There we go. Oh, well. All right. Nope. Hold on. I have to swap something out real quick. Earbud died. But yeah, chat, I don't know. It's one of those things where I think that there's things that aged well and things that aged poorly with these games. There we go. If I remember, Wonderland is where you get the ice spell. Because what I remember is you get ice from Wonderland, and you get lightning from Olympus. That's what I'm remembering off the top of my head. I might as well go to Wonderland and kind of, I mean, or even go to Olympus, because I could use the level ups. I could use that stuff.
Come on! Come on!
Many strangers lately. Interesting.
Here!
Okay. Go ahead and we'll do that. Okay. I assume I eat this and then I can small again. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you see, I think the idea is you're supposed to finish either the Coliseum or Wonderland before you go to Tarzan Land. At least I think you can do them, but I just look, I'm just not that guy. I remember these. I remember these. This is another one of those things where it's kind of a cool gimmick the thing has, where it's like, nope. Nope, I've obtained stench. There we go.
Thunder! Come on!
All right. But yeah, so from what I remember, there's like ways that you could navigate this room where you end up like on the walls, like in weird sort of situations like that. It's kind of a cool gimmick for the whole Wonderland world, where this room is kind of a central core part of the world and the puzzle at large, if I remember. And so it's kind of like you're incentivized to explore it that way. Found stench. I think that's one of the clues. How dare you stand there? What are you gonna do about it? Who are you? I'm Sora. I'm Goofy, and there's Donald. Pleased to meet you, though I do wish it were under better circumstances. Yeah, this probably sucks. Sorry you got mixed up in this nonsense. I guess I don't remember if we keep talking to her or not. Why are you on trial in the first place? I should like to know the very same thing. Apparently I was guilty from the moment I took the stand. That's crazy. That's such a funny, like, response. That's crazy. It's like, dog, that's crazy, yo. Well, good luck with that. So where are you from? Curious, I can't quite remember. See, I found this mysterious rabbit hole. When I tried to peek inside, I tumbled in head over heels. And I found myself here. So you're from another world. Yeah, so am I, but... Funny, maybe you don't need a ship then. I don't get it. What do you mean another world? It is interesting Sora already had the concept of other worlds existing. Like, he didn't have like any sort of like existential crisis at the idea of, you know, there being other worlds or anything like that. It seems like a commonly accepted thing within this universe. Enough, the defendant will be silent. Or at least accepted to some extent. Depends. Alright, let's try this room. Oh. There we go. Claw marks. Well, look what you've found. Nice going. Now we can save Alice. Don't be so sure. You may be innocent, but what about you? What do you mean? I won't tell, but I'll give you something. Change the power of ice, Blizzard. Alright then. I do remember where the keyhole actually is in this world, and it's kind of obvious. Oh, if only I hadn't peeked inside the rubble. I'm a bit too curious for my own good. Queen is always right. Okay. I'm sure she does believe that. Oh, I need more potions. I figure I might as well equip all whatever abilities they do. If I remember, Donald does get the spells we pick up. Okay. Give me a potion. No. I don't have one. Oh, wait, actually, can I don't want to use a mega potion just for this. Maybe we'll just stop back at the Traverse Town anyway. Get more supplies. All right. Yep. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet today. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and. Oh, I just realized I don't need to. I can leave from here. Traverse Town. Well, yeah, the gummy ship. One of the things I like about the gummy ship is they have like a whole like customization system for it, where it's like it could be. It almost feels like it was like, oh well, we've been kind of thinking about doing this this other thing, you know, maybe some kind of like just ship customization game or something, and they couldn't figure out a way to make that like a whole game on its own, so they just it always felt like they just kind of decided, okay, well let's shove it into Kingdom Hearts, like maybe an arcade game or something like that, but they also wanted to do customization stuff, because I always found the customization stuff really interesting. It feels like it's almost too robust to have always just been like a side project. Or like a thing that I feel like it's too robust for something they just originally wanted to do in this game. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. I could be wrong about that, you know? Because the customization is crazy. You could spend hours just customizing and with all the... It's like an entirely separate, like, system that has Insane customization, multiple parts, multiple layers. Oh, there we go. There's some, I think it's Zenny in this game? No, it's money. The U. Hey, there's an underground cavern on the outskirts of town. I do actually remember the underground cavern. Wait, it will not be some secret way to open it. I think I know. I think I get what you're. I think I pick up what you're putting down. Okay, wait.
See ya.
Okay, I think the idea is you have to hit all of these. Slightly increased strength. See, that's something that's kind of annoying where it's like, oh, it'll also slightly increase strength. Oh, okay, how much? How slightly? By how much? We'll do a little bit of a run through. Empty. I forgot what was supposed to be in there. I mean, we also haven't. I believe you have to. It takes time to actually lock off this area. I do need to get Cure as soon as I can, because Cure is like one of the most useful spells. Like just having it so that your guy can use it. It's the Gizmo Shop bell across the square. I do remember the bell being important to locking off this world. Because yeah, one part of the story I've always found interesting is the idea that like the Heartless are this big kind of vast, overwhelming threat, really. And essentially, with them, the best way I can put this. So the Heartless are this major threat to the universe, and the only way to kind of protect the world from them, and not even like get rid of them on that world, just to keep them from from essentially swallowing a world, like what happens in the intro to Sora's world, is to lock things away. That's kind of a thing we're supposed to learn in the Tarzan world. XP to next level 70. Alright, let's go ahead and get out here. Yep, we're returning the puppers. Kiraga, okay, Kiraga, that's one of the parts for the spaceship. Like I said, there's base with the parts. It's interesting because it's so in depth as a system that, like, I don't know, it's always stood out to me. Do I even get any XP from those guys at this point? I'm wondering, because my XP to next level hasn't decreased. There we go. Hey, no, it still hasn't increased. That's odd. I never really checked how much you level up or how up pace or when you get XP, so maybe it's just that you have to advance the world state or like face specific enemies of specific levels. Oh, there we go, a potion. That feels one of the needs I have, because there we go. So I'm at level 7, did I say? Yes, level 7. I assume that the game is not going to give me any XP for any of these fights, so I didn't know that it like just gated you at some point. I always assumed that you just continued getting XP and the amount you needed increased. I never bothered to check. That's interesting that happens. Wait, let me check if maybe the XP boot... Oh, no, I have a thing on it, an XP 0. Okay. No, why does that exist? I just assumed it was some kind of weird booster. But no, that... Okay, that explains why I was under-leveled.
Fire!
I was wondering, because it was like, oh, I haven't leveled up in a while. Okay, so that was on me. I didn't read the thing, I just saw that I had an equipable thing. Yep, and already, it's... Okay, so that's what it was. Why does that exist? Is that maybe... Oh, is it maybe for, like, some kind of achievement or something? Is there maybe achievements for getting through the game under a certain level? Maybe that's it? Maybe it's something like that, or maybe maybe there's some things in the game that don't happen normally if you're too high level. Or maybe it's for like weird challenge runs or something like that. It could be anything. Okay, we did manage to solve the problem, figure out the solution to the problem. And that explains why I was so under-leveled. Or why, yeah, I was so under-leveled. I was based... Who knows how many worlds and how many places I've missed out on XP from. Okay, and we're getting potions. Okay. All right, yeah, no. Now that we figured that out. Yeah, I don't know what the purpose of this is. Because I don't even think this game has like a progressive leveling system in a way a lot of games do. Where, like, I don't think enemies level up with you. That's the only other reason I can think of that you'd have that as maybe like a thing and want to use it, other than literally out of game reasons like challenge run or trophy. Alright, now that we have that solved, we can probably head back to Wonderland. Since I also have the potions. So... What have people been looking at for games? What new games are coming out? I've barely read. I know that Elder Scrolls is like overdue already, and it's like it's interesting, right? Because all my friends who are Elder Scrolls fans are kind of like thankful for that. They don't want the next Elder Scrolls game to happen. All right, let's exit the world. Yeah, now that I've solved the problem, now that I've figured it out, I'm much happier. Yeah, it's a weird day today. I think I quit that, the last stream too, so... But I didn't even think about it. I just thought, okay, XP thing, this is supposed to be some kind of booster, and I was like, wait, let me look at the wording of that. Yeah, it was 0 XP. Crazy. I do know there are some worlds you can't progress on until you acquire certain things. Like these two worlds, the Colosseum and Wonderland, I believe you can. If I remember correctly, you can. In fact, it's kind of a low-key, you're kind of mildly expected to before you do Tarzan. At least, I think you have to at least be one. But I don't remember for sure. I'm sure, like I said, like, it's not a have to as much as it's generally it's best to try to do so. Yeah, well, I can navigate this with one hand. There we go. Well, who knows how many hours of XP I've probably missed them. That's kind of frustrating. At the same time. At least I noticed it. Yep, sick. Oh, max HP up. Alright, so I believe the red ones are the ones that make me grow. There we go. Alright, let's try and go for... Bazaar room holds all the answers. Yep, okay, so it's what I thought. And I assume this is gonna bring me to next level of the Bazaar room, which... Okay, I think I know what I have to do. Oh, maybe it is the yellow flowers that grew me. Is there a yellow flower over here, or do I have to use that one over there and just hit the tree?
Here.
I potion. Bit of a waste, but oh no, it literally just has to be a normal potion. Okay, that's kind of frustrating. Well, let's see if we can get them to drop another one. I probably should have just gone to the item shop. Yeah, that original thought was the right one. I guess we go to the bazaar room. Maybe that'll have enemies I can fight too. I mean, it should. Yep. Let's hope we can spawn a potion before I have to... shard. Yep, there we go. Potion. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, I just don't want to have to, like, go back out and risk losing a potion. But we've gotten the goal. Alright.
This should help.
There we go. Alright. Grow. First thing I'm gonna do is knock that down. And gonna hit. We're gonna eat. Alright, there we go. I think there's a door up there. Okay. Okay, so I'm in that little alcove right here. Doesn't look like I can get to anything though. Too big to eat. Well, no, not with that attitude. Okay, what am I can't remember what I'm supposed to do, to be honest. So that one I've already. Oh, maybe it's something over here. No, I'm pretty sure I was already able to get access to that. So, it has to be. It has to be something that lets me be able to move this rocket. Maybe I am supposed to do something the queen. It's been so long since since I've done this world. I remember Wonderland was always one that was a bit wonky. But then a lot of them are. Why if my head and my body are separated, nothing I eat will reach my stomach. Well, that's one concern. If only I said the rest. I guess I'm a bit too curious for my own good. I just find that funny. If my head and my body were separated, I couldn't eat anything. It's like, I think you'll have other problems. Okay. I'm sure that I'm gonna need another potion before it's over. I'm done with. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, because my big problem right now is I need do something to get that away. Our room holds all the answers. Okay. Can we talk to the door? No, in the bizarre room. Maybe he does something other than sleep. Okay. Alright, there we go. I think I've been up here, but... Oh. Feels like I should be able to do something over there. Okay. That's obviously something right there. I know there's a way to turn on that faucet, but I don't remember how. I remember there being ways to get onto the side, the walls, and like actually walk on them, but I don't... How? And the only new spot I have gotten to is up there. Okay, well, I'll probably come back to this. No, I don't want to give up on it. Nah. I should, but... I should at least... Because I do not have the potions. That's gonna be annoying, but let's go to the Coliseum and see if we can get a win there. And then if not, I will go back with actually I'll go ahead and buy some potions while I'm at Traverse Town. That'll only take a few seconds. Because yeah, I feel like I'm missing something obvious. I'm definitely missing something that's supposed to be obvious. Well, I'm at least trying. At least all this is making up for some of the XP I lost out on. So that's good. I remember always usually preferring when I was younger, the Coliseum to Wonderland anyway, because Wonderland is wonky and it's a bit more puzzle than it is anything else. And so if you're not in the mood for that type of thing, or if just you're missing something, it can get frustrating, I think. First district. There we go. Doesn't look like anyone's jumping in tonight though. It was a bit later than I normally start streaming. And I think everyone's also just tired. I mean, maybe Lulu pops in or something like that. Oh, I have 4 potions in stock? Okay, wait, hold on. Just go ahead and stock up on those. Oh, I didn't know tent existed in there. Also, they have weapons. I should come back. Anything that I can sell that's worth it. I feel like I don't want to sell the I don't think there's that much I have to sell. Okay. There we go. It's weird because if I remember right, Coliseum is harder, but it is also like something I think you can just kind of grind out and repeat for the XP. I vaguely remember doing that in the past, when I was a kid at least. Because I remember the Coliseum had some cool stuff, but where like, especially, it's one of the worlds that kind of does reward you for going back because you get more fights and more tournaments opening up. And those obviously always have rewards. And boss fights that are interesting. I remember there was one I never could figure out though. I think it was one of the Titans, but I don't remember which one. Special. I don't think those do anything either right now. I think if you customize your ship right, there's something you can get from all that stuff. There we go. But yeah, because Hades gave me the pass. He gave me the pass, guys. Something probably will happen if it goes out. I think there is something you can get for putting out the fires. But I don't have enough MP for it. I think you get the yellow thing from here. Some real weirdos signed up for the games. Things are gonna heat up, so you'd better be ready. Boom starts soon. You gonna compete? I am, but I'm going to use the bathroom because I know I'm gonna be locked in once I do. Sorry about that, chat. Where did I put my headset? There we go. Alright, let's do the color. Let's do it. We can win. I believe in us. I believe you get XP from these too, so... Because I remember doing so before. Yeah, you do. Okay, you can level up in the tournament. No, if I remember right, you actually have to be cautious about this area. There we go. Hi, Lou. My game will crash every single time at this part. Oh yeah, no. The worst would be if you have like a scratched disc back in the day, and where the game would stutter. I don't know. Am I the only one who remembers that? Probably.
This should help. Thunder. This should help.
Ah, damn it. Oh, Epic Year Games. I forgot that it was on Epic Games. Yep. Well, I do get to keep the levels. So, it's... I kind of like that you get to keep the levels and you can kind of just keep taking it on. It's kind of just a way to, like, level up, especially because I have the slower leveling track right now. There we
Power
go.
of the Keyblade.
No, I realized you're a youngster, Lulu, so you might not be. Yeah. Yeah,
Come on.
because I spent a lot of time playing Kingdom Hearts back in the day.
Come on.
I think I'd basically done everything there was to do. But we're talking like decades ago. And then there was another time I did go and beat the games again. Oh. Go ahead and see if I can add. Give me a minute there, Phil. Let me go ahead and... Wait, I should probably look at my other equipment too. If I have any... I do have the... I don't have any other keys yet. But yeah, you know what? With me, Lulu, the worst is I've never finished 2. I do... That's one of the games I really am looking for getting into. I never played it. Well, I played it. I never beat it, though. Literally 2, my PlayStation 2 died, like, days after I got 2. It was tragic. just completely tragic. I don't remember when I was like 10. My fault. Oh well. Yeah, it was. I mean, this game is old when you think. And yeah, this is an updated like version graphically, but a lot of games when they get an update, they don't look as good as this. After that, like this still like probably because it's very stylized and very kind of dignified setting anyway. I think it ages a lot better than a lot of other games because of that.
We did it!
Because a lot of games have now that are more recent have the problem of going for kind of, because they're going for kind of photorealism. They get, or like a more photorealistic style in general. They kind of age out. Oop. I need to target the spell casters.
Not bad, huh?
Nope, this is the one.
Thunder! Thunder!
Damn it.
I blew it.
Defense and healing. Well, the problem with that, though, Lulu, because I will do that once I can. But the problem with that is he doesn't have any defense or healing spells. But yeah, Donald does waste all of his spells.
Thunder!
Because right now they
Come on!
that was a good that's
Nothing
good to
to
have
it.
that level up. I need some defense. That's been a consistent problem, is I go down too quickly.
Thunder!
Not bad, huh?
But yeah, Donald does waste his MP, and I do plan to once I get the more utility. Oh, okay, they're gonna fire volley.
This should help.
There we go. Made it past this
Not
one.
bad, huh?
And yeah, Donald being on healing is the best choice. And now I believe we fight Cloud. Hey, you're better than I thought, kid. Wish he was here to see this. Who? Hercules. He's a hero if ever there was one. Too bad he's off visiting his father. I do kind of like that you weren't playing through the events of the Hercules movie. Instead, it is just like... Well, for one thing, I think because they wanted to have some level of battle arena set up anyway, and Hercules does make sense because that's where the Colosseum, you have a Colosseum.
This should help. Here! Come
Well, why are you the one cheering, Donald? You were on your ass half the fight.
Thunder! Fire!
There we go.
That little punk is your next opponent, okay? Now don't blow it. Just take him out.
The great god of the underworld is afraid of a kid?
I do kind of like
Sorry, but
that.
my
Cloud is
contract
just like,
I know.
really?
You think I don't know? I wrote the contract.
Really? You brought me out here to kill this guy?
But you gotta fight that kid to get to him. Come on. Hey, it's like that old goat says. Rule number 11. It's all just a game. So let loose and have fun with it. I mean, a casualty or two along the way. It's no big deal, right?
A casualty. What's a little bit of death? I mean, hey, it's my whole shtick, right?
Jeez. Stiffer than the stiff's back home. Still, suckers like him are hard to come by.
Oh, geez. I think this is my first encounter with the big guys, too. Well. Yeah, I forgot about the big guys. There we go.
Deep freeze! Come on!
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it through this one.
Thunder!
I mean, I am at least racking up some XP. Alright, I feel like I've calmed down from the puzzles though. I can probably go back to Wonderland. And then Wonderland should be easier. I've also still got potions. I don't want to burn every single potion I have, so. I have a feeling that there's something obvious I missed, so I'm going to look around. Excuse me. Would really help having Cure, to be honest. The game gets so much easier once you can have healing. Alright. I believe we should be coming to Traverse Town here soon. Yep, there it is. God. You know, one thing that's interesting with this, with the ship system, it's one of the only games I think I can remember that makes you kind of work to get to the fast travel as much. And I think it's mostly because once you get into like other worlds and stuff, it's just like once you get all the stuff that ends up over here and stuff, I think it made sense to them. It was like, well, shit, we don't want we want, because we have stuff that requires us to go back to Traverse Town, we don't really want to just like close off the game basically, and like, you know, you can go back for equipment. And by the way, that's another thing I need to do with Donald and Goofy is I need to buy the newer equipment. That's gonna be something that helps, I think. I'm gonna have to upgrade the gummy ship at some point. It's gonna be annoying. I might just use one of the presets because when I do that, because otherwise it is just. I can imagine some people really liking the gummy ship upgrade stuff, and I think they put a lot of work into it. But it's just one of those things where it's like weirdly involved system for a game that, like, it really isn't as big of a part of the game. Alright, I'm confident that I can beat Wonderland now. I just have to take a fresh look at it. And also, I've leveled up a good bit, so that's gonna help when I go back to Tarzan World anyway. I think the big problem is I don't want to have to, like... Okay.
Come on.
Maybe there's something over involving here? Okay, so any strangers lately? Okay, so
This should help.
I definitely think that whatever I was trying to do with turning the tree was the wrong decision. So I'm gonna turn that back. And then from here, okay. Maybe I should ask all the flowers, double check that I have asked all the flowers. There has to be something here. I'm just completely missing. Some way to get into that alcove over there that I can't get into. This, area over here. There's definitely something there. Our room holds all the answers. Okay. Hold on. Be a way over there. Maybe I can get through the bizarre room up there? Maybe that's the idea. Maybe there's... Okay, that might be it. Oh, hey, Iron. How you doing? Okay, so I think I just have to find the way to get over there. I'm pretty confident I'm on the right track. Oop. Well, it's definitely not that door.
Fire! Deep freeze!
Might as well get the XP. I think I'm on the right track. I just have to find where to go specifically with it. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I have to get up there somewhere. I'm pretty sure I have to do that through the bizarre room. I know now that this one up here is not gonna get me there. Maybe this one. Alice in Wonderland map? Yes, it is. Most of the worlds in this game are based off Disney worlds. I mean, my companions are literally Donald and Goofy. Oh. Okay. Be somewhere I'm supposed to... Oh. Okay, I remember I did actually get this. I did actually get one from over here. So that would be another one. But that's not leading me to where I need to go. That's not getting me what I want. So, we've knocked out those two. Option. Try the doors up over here. Oop. I don't think it's gonna be over there. I think I remember checking there and not finding anything. Okay. Do I know what I've even collected so far? I'm trying to think. Okay, wait, let me check my actual items. Does it give me access to the important items? It has to somewhere, right? I think it does. Oh, there it is. Okay, I have 4. I think that it is. Maybe it is. Maybe I have gotten everything. Or at least all the plot important stuff. Maybe it's someone specific I have to talk to over here. Trust me, you don't want to get on our bad side. I did see someone suspicious. You. I mean, yeah, I am kind of mildly suspicious. Can we talk to this guy? Don't even think about it. Oh! There we go. Very well. Council, step up to the podium. Now show me what you have. Or what you have found. Okay, so I had everything. Oh, that's certainly a lot of evidence, but I'm still not impressed. Guards, bring forth my evidence. Checking all 5 would be a waste of time. Alright. Then choose the one you wish to present. I'll decide who's guilty based on that evidence. I have a feeling that it doesn't matter. What in the world was that? There's your evidence. Alice is innocent. Silence, I'm the law here. Article 29. Anyone who defies the queen is guilty. Damn. That's crazy. Seize them at once. Okay. We're getting a fight. I do remember this fight. Alright. Max HP's up. And... Yep, there, Alice is missing. I do kind of remember this. Hey, Justice. There we go. Must have gone kidnapped while we were fighting. It is kind of funny that the queen is just like, well, shit. Do we talk to the rabbit? Find Alice at once. Where did that girl disappear to? There we go. Oh, Cheshire Cat. You seen Alice? Alice? No, shadows, yeah. Where did they go? This way, that way, doesn't matter. Left, right, up, down, all mixed up thanks to the shadows. Step deeper into the forest to the deserted garden. Might find shadows in the upside down room. This is when Wonderland really gets kind of crazy. Oh.
Come on.
Well, yeah, I do like that the game doesn't level up with a progressive level system, but rather it's a progressive level system in the more you progress, the more it levels up. Rather. Also, we're at level 10 now. And I might as well equip scan. Because having an idea of enemy HP is kind of a good idea. Our room holds all the answers. No, it doesn't. Not anymore. All right. Yeah, though, with media, I don't know, there's not a lot of, like, shows or anything that I'm interested in right now. Am I just out of the loop, though? Is there anything exciting coming out? How many been playing for 2 hours. Very merry on birthday. Sit down to get your present. Okay. I'm glad they at least gave me a potion, given how many that you have to, this area makes you feed the flowers.
Come on!
Alright, I believe this is where we get to the weird room. Hiding somewhere in the Momaref's outgrabe. Want to find shadows? Try turning on the light. Good idea.
Fight! See ya! Deep freeze! See ya!
There we go. Donald, get up.
See ya!
Oh, I don't have to. Just expected I would have to fireball on them. I do remember this quest now. Need more light. Yep. The lights are on. You'll see the shadows soon. Rise in this room, but somewhere else. Shadows might go after that doorknob too. Oh, yep. It knows. Yeah, the cat knows. The cat knows exactly where the keel is. I do remember this is the boss fight. Yep. Yep, and I remember this was a bit of a wonky boss fight too. Alright, we're talking to the Cheshire Cat, and then he's gonna bring us the boss battle. Are you prepared for the worst? If not, too bad. There it is. I vaguely remember this being annoying if you bite on the ground. Oh, there's the health bar, by the way. We can...
Fire! See ya! Come on! Deep freeze!
Damn. Okay. Yep. The good news is at least it doesn't make me have to, like, go all the way back to my last save, even though the last save is not too far away. We can skip the scene because we already saw it.
Thunder! Come on! Thunder! Come on! Come on! Thunder!
It seems like light thunder just unlocks him.
Thunder! Here! Thunder! Come on!
I think we're gonna win this one. I do.
Thunder!
We're pretty close already. There we go. You ready or not? True.
Thunder! Come on! Thunder!
There we go. Alright, we did it. It's one boss battle done. And probably our first world beaten. Oh. Yeah, no, I really like the different boss battles and the different like enemy designs when you
How's
Yeah,
a
I know.
doorknob to get any
Just-
sleep?
especially even the ones that are like just kind of arbitrary, not like that different. Just cool that they went through all the trouble of all the different designs of Heartless. And yep, there we go. Heal is done. What was that? Hear that? Sounded like something closed. Gummy ain't like the others, no sir? Okay, I'll hold on to it. Navi GP. Splendid. You're quite the hero. You're looking for Alice. She's not here. Gone. Off with the shadows, into the darkness. Yep. No. Go back to our gummy ship. We might find her in another world. Gotta go to a save point to return to her ship. That's another thing that's always weird to me is when games like actually have characters refer to things like save points. I remember the Sly Cooper games used to have that where they would say, well, how do I do it? Well, you press the square button. Sly, you have to press the square button to do this. There we go. Alright, now we go to Tarzan Land. Alright, we're going to Tarzan Land again. If for its horn, what does that do? Oh. Okay. Actually, Brave Warrior probably fits better with me. But if for its horn, I can probably put on Goofy. And that also frees up a protect chain for... No. Donald, boosts attack power when HP is low, combined with a weapon skill for more power. Interesting. And Jackpot. Receive more money and HP/MP block. Equip 2 entire party to boost effect. Okay, that's actually also going to be really useful. Okay.
Come on.
Oh yeah, this is way easier now that I've leveled up a few times. Yeah, no, that not leveling up thing that I was accidentally doing, yeah, that was screwing me over big time. I still don't get what the purpose of that ability is. Except the only thing I can think of is maybe like, was our like challenge runs of the game, maybe? Or like, maybe if for people who want to like, you know, explore, hyper explore, but don't want to end up over leveled. Maybe that too.
Fire! This should help. See ya! Come on!
Oh, I forgot that even existed as a thing. That's kind of annoying.
See ya! Thunder! Deep freeze!
Alright, I think I'm supposed to be going to the cliff.
Come on! Deep freeze! Oh! See ya!
There we go, we found a monkey. Oh,
See ya! Thunder! Here!
wait, is this supposed to be like a... Okay, that's a... Ooh. Okay, that's a... Ooh. No, that's an interesting one. Hold on. What was that? I don't remember these guys. Okay, well, they're gone now, so...
Fire! Deep freeze! This should help. Fire! Deep freeze!
There we go. Clap shot.
Fire! Thunder! Deep freeze!
Okay, so...
See ya!
I guess we go talk to what's her name to see. I don't remember where you're supposed to go here. Maybe the top of the tower? Or the treehouse? Yes, yes, the treehouse. It is. Okay. That's where we're going, is we're going to the treehouse. Okay. I do kind of remember this, and I do remember, like I said before, it's kind of cool that they introduce these sorts of, like, areas and mechanics just for, like, a single world. Because I don't think they use the vines again. Or, like, anything equivalent, but I might be wrong. Just every world has its own, like, gimmicks and stuff. Oh, whoops. There we go. We have found more puppers. This is good. I figured that was what that would be. There we go. That's another gorilla. Great. There we go. Alright, so now we've done that. I assume we just have to go to all the places where the gorillas are? I hope we're supposed to go. I mean, I guess it makes sense the monkeys can jump.
Thunder! Thunder! Here!
Okay, now we get to the cliff, I assume. Oh. No, actually, wait. Hold on. We got a cutscene. Oh, this guy's back. There we go. Leveled up too. Okay. And we finally got rid of that damn tiger. Or jaguar? What? Cheetah? Whatever it is. White Fang. Oh. Is there any other enemies in the game that steal money like that? I'm trying to think if I remember any.
Deep freeze. Come on. Come on. Fire. Thunder. Deep freeze. Come on.
Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and move those. I don't know why there are so many potions in Tarzan's inventory. I'm not using Tarzan. Maybe I accidentally put them in his instead of Goofy's? Let's put some in Warren Donald's. There we go.
Deep freeze.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this being annoying. Oh, damn. It really does feel like, I mean, I do like that the hard difficulty is actually kind of hard. That is the goal. And I did choose it specifically, so I can't exactly complain then when I'm losing.
Fire! See ya!
Yeah. Excuse me. But hey, where's Jane? Strong Tarzan. Something coming. Jane danger. Jane near treehouse. Strong Tarzan. Like trouble. Let's go. Okay, so we have to go back to the treehouse. I feel like that's something I dislike about the Tarzan world. Is there's a lot of backtracking. There's a lot of back and forth between the treehouse and the
Come on! See ya! See ya! See ya! Deep freeze!
There we go. There we go. But yeah, there's a lot of. I feel like they didn't have enough time to do this area because it's just not as well thought out as I mean, it's fine, but I think it's everybody's like least favorite area in the whole game. Well, maybe I think some people dislike Monstro a lot too. I think, was it Monstro? I know there's one world that people don't like. I don't remember which one.
Tarzan!
Alright, there we go.
Come on! Fire! Come on!
Hmm. There we go. Jeez, these monkeys just keep coming. That's the other thing, like, I do remember having, the last time I played, having issues with this fight too, because it's not really fun
Come on!
when the enemy just kind of keeps spawning in.
Fire! 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 See ya! See ya! Deep freeze!
I forgot that they got back up after a certain amount of time. Kind of weird that Goofy got back up, but oh, there he is. I swear Goofy went down first though. Maybe they have different rates based off some. Okay, wait, hold on. I get it. No, I just realized what's going on. I'm picking up what you're putting down, game.
Deep freeze! Come on! Fire! Fire!
There we go.
Deep freeze!
Maybe I'm supposed to... Maybe I'm supposed to destroy them in a certain order? That has to be it, because I was able to get rid of the one on the bottom.
Tarzan!
Okay. It is interesting kind of how the Heartless end up
Come on!
showing up. Okay, wait.
Fire!
Okay, no, we have to hit it with spell. Alright.
Fire! See ya! Come on! Thunder! Fire! Come on!
There we go. Yeah, you have to destroy the big through thing. I'm probably gonna finish this world and then I'm gonna call it. Clayton came to the tent, and that's the last thing I remember. Clayton? Gorillas trapped Turk. Turk ran. Must help the gorillas. It is interesting, well, because when you go to other worlds, you can, like, talk to the animals and stuff. Okay. I don't remember if I'm supposed to finish going to the treetop. I'm gonna finish going there just in case. Wait, we could just ask him. We must help the gorillas. Yep, alright. So we'll go to the treehouse first.
Fire! Deep freeze! See ya! Fire!
Alright. So, yeah, I think this is probably one of the weakest worlds in the game. Like, Alice in Wonderland, it can be frustrating because, like, for example, like, I just didn't realize, but that's also because, yeah, I was sloshed when I first played through it on stream. Kind of why I'm calming down a bit on the alcohol.
Come on!
Well, this time.
Come on! Deep freeze! Here!
Oh, we go.
Fire! Come on!
Hello. Howdy. How you doing today? Alright. Gotta get back to... Okay, I believe I do. This is the point where I go back to camp. Yeah, though, I think that it shows that they rushed this specific world. Like, a lot of the worlds I just think are just... Like, they obviously put a lot of time into Traverse Town, for example. Traverse Town has a lot of, like, interesting locations. It's got some intriguing puzzles. Oh, yeah, I'm doing alright. I had a bit of a rough morning, but I think I'm doing better than I was. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get to save, and then I believe that's when you can go and grab the thing. But yeah, I'm just trying to finish. Yeah, I remembered the cliff was the right place.
No! Clayton?
Not Clayton. Not Clayton.
What's it? I mean, it is Clayton though. It's Clayton as a heartless, or I get, or maybe it is not. There we go. And now, I believe he gets his actual boss form. Is it him transforming, or is it just another monster? See, I remember the first time when I was, there we go. I do remember this being one of the more I don't think it's one of the more frustrating, because there's a lot of potential frustrating bosses. Alright, let's go. Mm-hmm.
Come on! Come on! This should help. Thunder! Deep freeze!
No, it's a tough boss battle. Should I level up more?
Come on!
Maybe I'll see if I have any... Oh, let me go and save. Yeah, I think I just need to level up a little bit, but let me check my abilities, see if I have an option to maybe make this fight easier in that way for myself. Not easier, but you know, yeah, that'll help me do a bit more and survive a bit more. Also, I did pick up a ton of accessories, so maybe that would help. Okay, I think I swapped the ability stud for the white thing. And then I'm gonna save so that I don't have to make that choice again. Yeah, the ability stud just is kind of useless at this point then. If it's only giving me a 2 ability point bonus, and I don't even need that. Let's see if this can help. All right, let's see if that change helps.
Thunder! Thunder!
There we go. Alright. Alright, this time we've got it. Ooh.
This should help.
I think I have to use the mobility. That's what I have to do. Because I think this boss is supposed to be targeting Terra Chain. That might help too.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
I don't think Terra Chain is gonna do much for me.
This should help.
I'll save one more time. The worst case scenario, at least I'm slowly, progressively getting stronger. Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Fire. See ya.
There we go. Yeah. Worst case scenario, there's gonna be a point I probably just cut it off and come back next time to beat this boss, but right now I want to win. I want to do it. I want to push through. I always remember not liking this boss. That's always been the case.
Come on.
Do it. Wait, we might be able to have it. I might want to stall till Donald is back up, though.
Fire! Fire! Here!
Oh. The problem is, too, it's a lot harder when you don't have cure. Cure would be really helpful. There we go.
This should help. Thunder! See ya! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Let's go!
Come on! Come on!
Oh,
Come on!
I didn't know you could beat the, you could, I don't remember them separating. That's interesting.
Here!
I was close that time. I was close that time. I'm confident I can win this. I am confident I can win this now. I really did just need... I think the big trick right now is utilizing the upper terrain. Because you can kind of zero in on him without too much problem, but...
Thunder!
The gecko is does a lot of damage, and he does a lot of damage too if you leave him alone. But if you can like zero in on Clayton and hit Clayton specifically, it seems like that's kind of the way to go about things.
Here! Come on! This should help. Come on!
Let's go!
Come on!
There we go. See, that's the chameleon's attacks hit so hard. That's kind of the big thing I'm having issue with. I think I've gotten a good handle on sort of the trick to it. Alright, I just need to zero in on Clayton. Oh. See, every time I think I've got it. See, it probably doesn't help that I did do all that nerfing myself earlier on. Maybe I'll... That was probably the biggest fuck up of the whole playthrough. Because I don't know how much XP I missed out on. How many level ups. And as much as I think I can feel contented with a lot of the enemies, it would be nice to not die in 2 shots.
Come on.
Maybe I should have just kept going back to the Coliseum. Ah, I'm gonna call it for the night. It's already getting a little late. And I don't really feel like doing like a 4, 5, 6 hour stream again. Honestly, I never intended to do it the last time, but yeah, well, next time. That's all for now. Thanks for watching if you've watched up to this point. We will catch you guys next time, and I'm probably going to try and play this again later this... We'll see. I'm also using a spare pair of glasses that's an old prescription, so it's kind of making my eyes feel a bit strained. Yeah, so that's the other reason I kind of want to sign off. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll pick it up again. Glad we at least figured out the problem with the XP and leveling up and everything. That was... It was weird. I noticed it was like, I've been killing a lot of enemies, but I'm not like leveling up anymore. That was weird. I'm curious what the purpose of that is. The only other thing I can think of is maybe you have like tryhards who wanna maybe like actually get particularly good at the combat? But I don't know.